What is up, everyone? Welcome to Reality Room Podcast with Paul.
And Chris, give me the latest on Survivor Game Changers, episode 3.
Right, episode 3.
Yeah.
So, go on.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Crazy episode. Oh my God. Switching the teams, immunity idols. Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's a crazy episode. For those of you who have noticed, Nate's not here today. He's busy today and tomorrow, so he won't be here for this video, but expect him next week or at his soonest convenience because he's a busy guy too. All right, so let's jump straight into the episode. So we first start off with, they obviously show what happened last time with Tony leaving. The tribes are coming together, and everyone's like, Tony's gone. What the hell? Like, you even see Sarah from Tony's season being like a little bit like, wow, really? Tony's gone? That's a little surprising. And then basically Jeff's like, you guys know this fucking game. And what happens, Chris?
After that, they're like, well, I guess we're switching teams now. I think it was Andre who said that.
Yeah, and then Zeke said it too. I think so. I know Zeke said it as well.
Yeah, Zeke's like, we're switching tribes. Zeke, we're switching tribes right now. Sweet, awesome. Right, so they dropped their bandanas,
dropped their buffs, and now I believe the tribe breakdown is 666, the number of the beast. So they break down into three tribes rather than into two tribes. I believe the third tribe was it named Tabua, something like that. So that's with the T.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember. Honestly,
it's the green. It's the green one. I guess we'll go into tribal breakdowns. Want to start with?
I'll start with the Mana team, the Mana tribe.
All right, start with Mana.
So it's Caleb, Ty, Debbie. Where's the other lady? Haley, right?
Yep.
Haley.
Brad Culpepper.
Yeah. And who else am I missing?
The other girl.
Sierra. We said Sierra?
No, we didn't.
Sierra, I'm missing. Oh, Brad, right?
I said Brad.
You said Brad, right? And then Sierra, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the new 6-man tribe. Now if you notice that this tribe is basically the breakdown is, I believe there's 4 members from one tribe and 2 members from the other tribe. I believe it's 2 original Manas and 4 Nuku, basically, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Right, so that's how the breakdown is right now. So Haley and Caleb were on the outs, and Ty obviously has a relationship with Caleb, so that gets a little complicated too. And they also have the Kaurong people from season 32, 3 of them on that tribe, which is pretty substantial. And if they wanted to, they probably could have ran that team, but whatever. We'll get to what happens later. So let's go into the Nuku tribe, where JT, a previous winner, by the way, is the only original Nuku left, and then it's made up of, I believe it's, what is it?
I think it might. Is Siri in that tribe? No, I don't remember. Damn it, I forgot to take notes.
All right. I know. Okay, so okay, well, we'll just jump into. Okay, so we'll just jump into the other tribe because that's the one that had Chorizan that found the immunity idol in this episode. So let's do that one first. Okay, so Chorizan's on that tribe, basically, which is pretty good. Oh, okay, I just remember Nuku tribe. Okay, that's the one that had Sandra. I believe it had Malcolm, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let me just look this up.
Yeah, but
I literally watched it 2 minutes ago. So let's see what we got. All right, so yeah, we have Aubrey, we have Jeff Varner, we have JT, we have Malcolm, we have Michaela, and we have Sandra. Okay, so that makes it a lot easier. And then we have the other tribe. And by the way, JT is the only member of the original Nuku tribe and this 5 mana. So then we have the other tribe, which I believe is Tabua. I don't remember entirely, but I think it was something along the lines of Tabua. And if I recall correctly, I believe it's Suri, Ozzy, Troyzan, Zeke. Boy, what was the other 2? Ooh, I think was that. I think Sarah was on that tribe. Tabua. Whatever.
Okay. Well, anyways, let's talk about. So they switched the teams. They're in 3 teams of 6, and let's talk about the team that Jeff was on. I think it was the Nuku tribe. Was that it? The blue one?
Jeff Varner.
Yeah, Jeff's on the Nuku tribe.
I believe so. Yeah.
Blue? All right. So they try to catch I believe it was a goat.
Well. First off, they go into the water. JT basically seems like he's alone on the tribe, and he's right. They're conspiring to probably vote him out. Although, seems from the next episode, things might go a little differently. But JT basically sends them out into the water, and then and his goal is to separate them, and then to try to look for the idol back at camp. And that's exactly what he does. He sees an opportunity, goes back to shore, and looks for the immunity idol. But everyone in the tribe knows that he's looking for this immunity idol. Like, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Like, literally. What's up?
Obviously, like, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's been gone for a really long time, and he's not going there just to chill out with himself.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and it's Tavua, not Tabua. That's why I was having trouble. I was looking up Tabua the whole time. God damn it. And yeah, that Tavua is Andrea, Sarah, Troyzan, Suri, Ozzy, and Zeke. Sorry about that. Sorry for that little screw up, guys. So yeah, JT's looking for the immunity idol on the Nuku tribe, and everyone just basically knows that he's looking for it. And they're like, he's just trying to save his ass. Like, Jeff Varner's like, I mean, I get it, but like, really? I mean, what was your thought process when he did that?
When I was watching it, I was kind of just like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, he's left out. There's 5 other people that he hasn't really talked to. They've been talking for a while now, so he was getting a little paranoid. I actually don't blame him 100% for it, because he really didn't have a choice. He doesn't want to leave, so. Yeah, I understand where he was coming from. Did it seem like he was desperate? Yeah, but it's kind of understandable.
There's not much he could really do there. He got the wrong end of the stick. He has to hope that they win challenges, and he can basically sway the others with his attitude. I think that could be possible. I guess we'll jump into the Tavua tribe right now, where I believe it's the same thing on that tribe, only Troyzan is the only one there this time from his original tribe. So it's basically Troyan and 5 other members who were on the other tribe originally. So he's basically in doo-doo right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's the only Mana member there with 5 Nuku, and he basically sees that he's on the out, and everyone on that tribe is basically like, yeah, basically Troyzan's the next to go. But he finds a clue, and this is basically what Jeff alluded to in some of the early interviews. He alluded that there would be idols at immunity challenges, which is something that we never really seen before. So it's pretty fucking awesome. Like, I am so excited for this. So he basically finds the clue and basically says, yeah, and the next challenge is going to be an immunity idol under, like, the table where the puzzle is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy.
I thought that was pretty.
Right.
I thought that was like an interesting twist to it.
I mean, what did you think when he, like the odd man out on the tribe, found it? It could have been anybody.
It could have been anyone, yeah. But the fact that it was Troy that found it was like, all right. So if the team lose, I kind of thought their team was going to lose. So that's why, like, when the challenge was going on, like, it made sense, like, why he was like really rushing. So
yeah. He seemed
the way he got it too during the challenge was like very, very good.
Yeah, a lot of maneuvering there, and we'll get to that. So right now, let's jump into the new Mana tribe. So the Mana tribe, it's basically just been like Ty and Caleb. People are worried about Brad Culpepper is basically he's basically telling the other four, yeah, it's going to be Haley or it's going to be Caleb. And Ty's like, I want it to be Haley first rather than Caleb because Caleb can keep the tribe strong. He's got all this strength and he's good at challenges. In season 32, his tribe never lost a challenge, which is the opposite of what happened this season. But nonetheless, so Ty's trying to make a pitch for that. With mixed success, actually no success, because Brad Culpepper still says that he wants to get Caleb out first, but he's obviously open-minded, and the rest of the tribe are kind of like, it doesn't really matter in their eyes. I don't think too much until after the challenge when they actually do lose, but it's definitely one of the two of them. So let's jump back to the Nuku tribe, and you were talking about the goat thing, so talk a little bit about that with JT.
About that, like Sandra, like I forgot whose idea was it, but like they were essentially just trying to, I think it was James that was trying to get the goat.
JT,
yeah, you call him James, but yeah, they were trying to get the goat. They finally got it, but they also realized that there was a baby goat too, and now they really don't want to kill the goats because it's a mom and they were kind of adorable.
Yeah, it was cute.
Sandra just wants to fucking eat them.
Yeah, Sandra's like, yeah, I don't care. I want them. I want to eat them. They're made for food. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, Sandra, you are on the wrong.
Too. Like she doesn't want to eat like a baby goat.
And they basically sit down and talk as a tribe, and they basically just decide, yeah, we're not gonna eat the goats, because it was basically 5 against 1 at that point. And everyone's basically like, listen, if we find a regular male goat that doesn't have, fucking kids, Sandra's a mom. She should be the one relating to the goat.
Yeah.
She has kids. It's just, it's a little ironic, but that's exactly how she always plays the game.
Yeah.
She never gives a fuck, basically. She's just like, yeah, anything to take a step forward. But that's why she won twice. But she was on the wrong end this time around, at least in this argument. So JT and the other 4 let the goat go, and they basically all 6 decide, yeah, we'll just eat a chicken tonight instead. So they got fucking chickens. All right, they got chickens. What did you think about that? They're trying to catch a goat when they have 4 chickens.
I don't know. Maybe they just wanted something to show, but I thought it was kind of a little ridiculous. Like, especially since they weren't going to kill it. Like, yeah. I think who was it? Malcolm was the more like sad about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Malcolm was really on saving the goat.
Yeah,
which that's cool. That's cool.
So I don't know. It seems like their tribe was like a little bit more united than the other ones right now.
Yeah, I would say that's the case. I think JT is integrating himself very well. So I'm not sure he needs an idol at this point, but we'll find out. And Troy Zan we'll get, actually, let's jump into the challenge now because he does find the immunity idol. Okay, so this challenge is interesting. So they have to basically, so they're playing for immunity and they're playing for a reward, which is a tarp and either comfort or like spices, something along those lines. They have to carry a bucket of water, dump it into a thing, and have something fall down. They have to climb. They have to rush over a net, and then they have to do a puzzle. Anyway, it's a lot of stuff they have to do. It's a big challenge. Everyone's involved in it. But the only real part of the challenge that's really worth talking about is the end, because once you get to the puzzle, it was basically it looked like Mana and Nuku were in the lead, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Troy Zan. He's untying the things, and he's taking a long time. So then they finally get it untied, and they keep showing clips of the Mana and the Nuku tribe and how far they are into the puzzle. And then they show the what was it, Batua? Yeah,
the Green tribe.
Yeah, they keep showing the Green tribe, and they're like behind Tavua, not Batua, Tavua.
Yeah.
But they catch up. So Nuku wins, and somehow Tavua caught up to Mana, right?
Yeah.
And like it is close. If Zeke is like, oh shit, we got it, and then they don't have it. Like, what are you thinking at that point? Do you think You think? I thought they were going to lose at that point because they got.
I thought they were going to lose too, but I mean, it's just the way they edited it together.
Yeah, and you have Brad Culpepper.
Yeah,
you have Brad Culpepper. He's doing a really good job on the puzzle, by the way.
yeah.
It looked like he was so close to being done with it, but I guess it is just the edit. But anyway, they basically they get it. Like I think there was only like 1 or 2 pieces away, honestly.
Yep.
I think Culpepper was literally putting the last piece in when they called it, and Tavua wins immunity along with the Nuku tribe. So when they're celebrating, Troyzan walks behind the puzzle, ducks down, picks up the idol, dips it in his pants. GG easy. So
Yeah, that was easy for him.
First immunity idol found. How do you feel about it going to Troyzan?
I think it's interesting because obviously if their team loses, he's going to use it on himself, and then it's just going to be up to him who he votes out.
Yeah, exactly. And
I mean, they don't know he has an idol, but I mean, people are going to start treating him with respect, like a lot of respect.
Right. If they even know. I mean,
like, he was talking to Andrea too. So like, and he kind of was like in this little confessional or whatever it's called in Survivor, that she's like a really good player and she's just trying to talk to me just to talk to me. And maybe he'll vote her out if that happens. But I mean, that's what I got so far.
It's certainly possible, and Troyzan isn't stupid. I mean, he's played the game before. I mean, everyone's played the game before. All these people know what they're doing. I feel like, at least as of right now, everyone has played it safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everyone has played it safe. So let's jump into but that could change soon, and I hope it does because it's a game-changing season. But let's jump into the Mana tribe and them talking about who they're going to vote out.
My God.
Yeah, so basically the consensus is Caleb or Haley. Easy.
Yeah, and it seems like at first it was just Haley by a landslide. There was it was just the way it was going to be. They wanted to keep their team strong.
Right.
And it seems like that's what everyone's opinions were. But then it started kind of like it didn't seem like it was flipping, but it definitely seems like how like they always have to say like, well, what about this other person that we want to vote out? You know what I mean? But like you obviously think it's like one person. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like we all know it's gonna be Haley, but like there's always like someone else that's like, well, maybe we'll keep Haley for next. You know what I mean? So
and the real person who was driving that was Brad Culpepper. So he had a talk, and Brad Culpepper he had a lot of influence in the season that he played, Blood versus Water. A lot of influence. He left very early, but he probably I can't think of a player that had such a demonstrative influence on his tribe with as few days as he was there. Mm-hmm. Watching him on that season was just fantastic. I loved him. It was a shame that he left early. I'm glad he's back. But he was able to motivate Ty, be like, listen, you have to think about yourself long term in this game. And really, it was thinking about not himself. I was thinking about himself.
Brad Culpepper. It helps him the most. Because, well, we'll talk about it later, but like Ty, I don't know. I feel like Ty was just kind of getting manipulated.
Yeah, I kind of think that's the case as well, and I don't think Ty made the right move this episode. Mm-hmm. I also don't think Debbie made the right move. They probably should have stuck together. So let's just jump into Tribal Council. So they go into Tribal Council. Caleb's basically like, listen, if they want someone loyal, they'll pick me. If they want someone that's like easy to manipulate, they'll keep Haley. And then Haley started lawyering the shit out of Caleb, and Caleb sounded pretty eloquent too. I was a little surprised. He's got a good head on his shoulders too. It's a shame that when the votes came out, Caleb was the one to leave, and he left on the same day as last time.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I mean, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I hate being like that pessimistic person that says it, but I really don't think Caleb should have been on the season period for the specific reason. I mean, I know he got like kind of fucked over by the whole switching and, Debbie Ty being on a team with Caleb didn't exactly help him because they were seen as like a trio. But I mean, I just think the whole entire like Caleb coming back, it was a no. Like it shouldn't have happened altogether.
Right. And
you could say like why you disagree. Like if you would disagree with that, like I understand it completely. I just didn't see Caleb as like a game changer. I kind of see him as like one of those people where he would just kind of go with the majority, and he really just wanted to be on there just for TV time. I'm sorry, but that's how I felt about it. Even with the vote when it was between Sandra and Tony, like I thought like he was smart, like trying to keep Tony in the game, and he decided to vote him out instead. Obviously, that bit him in the ass.
Well, what happened there was Sandra actually turned Aubrey against Tony, and at that point they didn't have the votes to save Tony. So Caleb and
they could have tried though. They could have. I mean, you know what I mean?
They did try. You saw the episode.
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying like.
They did their best, and honestly, the tribe switch did fuck him over, but it would have fucked him over regardless if Tony left or not.
I don't know, but that's we'll never know. But I mean, I disagree with that.
I mean, Aubrey would have been on. I mean, it would have been Tony instead of Sandra on a tribe, and
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Of course, we don't know what the placement of the people would have been, but let's not think so meta into this.
So, okay, but I will say there does come a negative with voting Caleb out when it's Debbie and Ty making the decision. You know what I mean? Because like now there's 5 of them, and Debbie and Ty kind of seem like they'd be more on the outs, and it seems like Haley is going to be more towards Sierra and Brad. I feel like.
It's certainly a possibility. I can't say for sure. Ty and Debbie were not close their season. Like they weren't aligned or anything like that. So that's why I'm a little skeptical about that. I will say that Ty's playing very similarly to the way he played in 32, basically backstabbing his friends. So that's basically how he's starting. He's saying I don't want to play with my heart this time, but he wants to play with his head. But the reason why he didn't get votes last time was because he did play with his head and stabbed all his friends in the back.
Yeah. I mean, and Caleb would have voted for him in the end too. I mean, in Ty's perspective, keeping Caleb was good. In Debbie's perspective, I mean, I don't know, maybe. It depends, though. The structuring of that whole entire Mana team tribe is going to be totally different now. Like, because it's going to be up to Sierra and Brad what they want to do, and they're most likely going to keep Haley around for a little bit longer, I feel like. Which means I kind of think that Debbie and Ty, if they go to tribal again, it's going to be one of those two.
Yeah, I mean, I agree completely with that. Well, actually, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to be interesting for sure. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, so I do want to talk a little bit about what did I want to talk about? Oh, the scenes for the next episode that I got to see. I'm sure you saw them too. It basically had JT seem like he was trying to flip the switch on Sandra, and it basically said that 2 people are going home next episode because both tribes are going.
I like that.
So there's only going to be one winner for the next challenge. So that's going to be exciting. So
wait, so that means that 2 people are leaving, correct? I just want to double like you said that both.
Right, yeah. That means there's a pretty good chance we'll see Troyzan playing his immunity idol.
Yeah, pretty much right. So it's going to go down to 15.
I'm cool. Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
I like the pacing of the show.
Yeah, like, it's been going pretty quick.
I really like how we had like a 2-hour episode, then we had a 1-hour episode. Now we're getting 2 people leaving. Like, it's quick. It's no bullshit. Like, these episodes are great right now. I feel like, and they're just gonna keep getting better from here.
It's gonna be a long time before some people make it to tribal council. I feel, because if certain tribes. Yeah. If certain tribes lose next time, some people will still not go to tribal council.
Do you think Mana Tribe
If
I don't think they're gonna. I actually don't think they are gonna go to tribal council.
if Monotribe loses again, and then it's something like Nuku losing next, then we still have a bunch of people on Matua or Tavua, whatever it was, that will have not gone to tribal council, and they'll be about, what was that, 12 days? That's pretty substantial.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, it's not the longest. We had like 18, 21 days before, but nonetheless. So let's go into predictions.
Okay.
You think Mana's not going to lose?
I just feel like if they did, it's going to be weird. I don't want to see them lose again. I kind of want the teams to be even, 5-5-5. I want that to be like.
I can tell you right now that almost never happens in Survivor.
I know, but I would like that to happen. But yeah, I would like that to happen. But I don't know. It's either going to be Mana that wins or Nuku. I think Green's definitely going to tribal though. That's for sure.
I want Green to go to tribal only because I want to see if Troy San uses his immunity idol.
He's using it. He's so.
And Jeff seemed to be pretty surprised by something next episode, so you know something's going to blow his head up. And I want to see what JT does with Sandra, because it's either going to be him or Sandra gone if they go to tribal council, or they do some pseudo like 3D chess thing where they fucking like align and last minute like tie vote or some shit, and they're both safe.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
I'm excited already. You can tell like my brain's working, and I know Nate's is working too. He's like, oh, all this new like meta stuff in the game. That's going to be interesting. Let us know what you think down below about this episode and your thoughts about what's going to happen next.
Wait, okay. Are we wrapping this up or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I do have a couple of things I want to say before we wrap this up. So we did get a couple of comments on our last video. I think I said this last video that I was gonna read them out. So let's do that. All right. So we have Connor's reality recap says, "Nice video, sub to your channel. I do similar stuff on mine, but I'm not lucky enough to have friends who like Survivor as much as I do." Well, you got us. So.
Yeah, I mean, and I responded to those comments too. But
yeah, I see it.
Keep going.
All right, we had Brandon Barber. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. That's what I do. Like the video, but relax on the constant screen changes. It is dizzying with the camera shot is changing every half a second. P.S. Andre wins it all. To be fair, it's Google Hangouts. So like anytime someone talks, it does change when someone. But there is a way to change that. But yeah.
Yeah, there is. But you got to be like super into it.
I want Andre. I also want Andre to win too.
Whatever.
I got another comment from Joe Potter. Caleb jumped in the water with his cowboy jeans and boots still on. Lol.
Joe Porter, he's been following us since like the beginning. He was like one of our first subscribers. Shout out to you, man. We love you. We know who you are.
Subscribing to us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
keep up the comments. They're really good.
Man, it's been a year, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. So we got Greg Kirby. Bullshit. That's Andre didn't go. ... morons. I mean, I agree. Honestly, I mean.
The queen stays queen.
She's gonna, if she fucking wins this game again, I'm gonna be Greg. If she wins this fucking game again, I'm gonna be. I can't.
She's not gonna win this game again. Oh man, she's not. She's gonna go. I feel like she's gonna go.
Okay. And we have our last comment by Seamus248. Can you guys subscribe to my Survivor channel? Tribal Council with Seamus. Love your streams, by the way. Okay, hold on. Let me copy and paste this. We are definitely going to subscribe to you. Yes.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions here. That could be a bot, Chris. Who knows? But yeah, we'll check out the channel. And if you're not like a bot, we'll definitely subscribe.
Okay, so one last thing before we wrap this up. So I do have Reality Room news.
Go ahead.
So if you guys live in New York City, Andrea is having a Survivor meet and greet at a public house. They did this last year. I think it was like in the fall, whatever. There's a shit ton of people that are going to be there from Survivor. A lot. I mean, some people I don't really know some of these people though. I'll be honest.
I do.
You do?
I don't even have to look. I know who they are.
Because none of them were from season Millennials vs. Gen X and the one like before that. So those are the only two like I really watched. So.
Read some names out.
Well, they don't say the names. It's just a bunch of pictures.
Oh, I'll take a look later then.
Yeah. We'll mention it next episode. Also from Big Brother, we have Jackie, Victor, Johnny Mac, Gina Marie, Paulie, Eric. Eric's going to be there. Sweet. Becky's coming back.
Yeah.
Corey and Meg. But I guarantee there's going to be more people.
Also, guys, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, barring work schedule issues, we will be doing covering episode 1 of Big Brother Canada 5, which I unfortunately missed and going to have to catch up on tomorrow morning. I guess that's the only time I'm gonna have. So, did you watch it, Chris?
I did watch it. Yeah, it was.
No spoilers.
The way things happen, I really liked it. But yeah, we might have Michelle on tomorrow. We might. I contacted her. We'll definitely have her on Big Brother Canada recaps at some point. And tomorrow we are in Nate's since Nate's busy. We're also gonna have James from Sequester 5.0 on.
Yep, it's gonna be pretty exciting. Yeah. I can't wait to watch the episode. I'm sure most of you watched it at this point. So I'll look forward to an episode recap.
They have like a link and everything on it. So there's other ways you can watch it not live on the internet. I'm not exactly too sure. I just watch it live. So and that's all I got.
The way to watch it not live is complicated as hell, and can't wait to go through all that again. All right, but anyway, please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Love you guys so much. Please comment if you have any suggestions, yada, yada. Great Survivor episode. Until next time, guys. Peace.
See you guys.